What's up, guys? It's your boy Josh here, back again with another banger video. And today on the channel, we just came from watching the Champions League draw for 2023-2024, and what a draw it was. As you can see, Group F is a madness and a badness combination. What a group of death we got there. Arsenal, welcome back to the Champions League. Group C, pretty boring. Same with Group D. But we're gonna be reacting to each one of the groups, and I'll be making my little predictions here and there who I think is gonna win the Champions League. Of course, I'm kind of excited. I'm even wearing my Newcastle shirt. I got a Newcastle jersey from the year 2021-2022 season. And yeah, so let's look at the teams. Group A is very interesting because it's the team I support, Manchester United, with the big boys Bayern Munich, the Bavarian Giants, with Harry Kane, who, it's like a love story. Harry Kane and Man United, you can't avoid it. It's always going to happen. But who I see going out from this group to the next round of 16, it's of course Bayern and Man United. Copenhagen, I think, will be. It's between Copenhagen and Galatasaray who's going to Europa. But I think Galatasaray is going to Europa League and Copenhagen are just going to end up fourth. Group B, Sevilla, Arsenal, PSV, and Lens. Sevilla and PSV and Arsenal, I think they're all equal in the sense that they're young teams. I think Sevilla is not young, but I think PSV, Arsenal, they're young teams. I see Arsenal winning the group. Arsenal will win the group. Second place, PSV, and Sevilla will go to Europa. Of course, that's just the love story they have with the Europa League. So they're going to be third. PSV will be second. I don't see Lens being a big problem as they just sold, I think, their main striker who was getting them a lot of goals. So yeah, Lens are just here to participate. Group C, Napoli, Real Madrid, Braga, and Union Berlin. It's very predictable who's going to be one and two. So I'm just talking about who's going to be third. Braga and Union Berlin. Uh, Union Berlin will be third. Union Berlin could surprise us, let's be honest, but Napoli and Real Madrid are just too good. Group D, I see Inter Milan, they're not making out of the group. Benfica and Salzburg will make it out of the group. Inter Milan will struggle as they don't have a main striker at the moment. But, yeah, hope for the best. Salzburg will make it up with Benfica. Sociedad third, Inter last. That's my prediction. That's one, two, three, and four. Okay, Group C, I think say Real Madrid will be first, Napoli second, or vice versa. It's just between them. Group E, Feyenoord, Atletico Madrid, Lazio, Celtic. Celtic will be the bottom of the league, bottom of the table. They're not changing. Atletico will win the group. Feyenoord will become second. Paris Saint-Germain in Group F. This is the group of death. You see, I rhymed it there. I knew I was doing that. So Paris Saint-Germain, Borussia Dortmund, Milan, and Newcastle. Tough one to predict, but Borussia without Bellingham are not that great of a team. They're a giant in the sense that their name is big, but they don't have really players anymore besides Royce, Julian Brandt. Who else don't they do they have? I don't think they have really any good players anymore that are really like world beaters. If they had Jude Bellingham, they're world beaters, but they don't have Jude Bellingham anymore. So I think PSG will of course top the group. Newcastle and Milan, I see them being first or second or third. Should I go for the benefit of the doubt and just say for the vibes, Newcastle second, or do I be genuine? Because Borussia and Milan, they're not consistent teams in the sense that they lack consistency and they lack the goal threat. They're not goal scoring teams. They're good teams generally because of their names. They're large and huge, but they're not teams that are like of old where you say, oh, Milan, be scared. They're not gonna be scared. They're not crazy, but PSG. Let's say the oil boys are going through, and with saying that PSG first, Newcastle second, Borussia will not go to Europa. Milan is going to Europa. Group G, Man City, Leipzig, Crvena Zvezda, Red Star Belgrade, and FC Young Boys. And Man City is winning the group. Leipzig is going second. Young Boys, Red Star Belgrade are going to be third. and Young Boys will be. So I'm not really changing anything from the picture of the group. I'm not changing anything. Barca, Porto, Shakhtar, Antwerp, same vibes here. Like I don't see Shakhtar really beating Porto to second. Um, yeah, so Group H is gonna stay the same way they are right now. But besides that, that's my group stage prediction. Who I think will be predicting. Who do I think will win the Champions League? It's between Bayern Munich, it's between Manchester City, Real Madrid, and I think PSG, of course, are favorites. But who I think Arsenal will win the Champions League. You have to give Arsenal every benefit of the doubt. If they can come close to in the Premier League, they can come close into the Champions League. That's what every Arsenal fan would want to hear. But I'm not the Lulu, so I'm being genuine here. And yeah, Manchester City might win it back to back, or might be Bayern's year again. Bayern might win it. Real Madrid, the injuries, we'll see how they perform. But it's between Bayern and Manchester City. I think that would be a great final if we see Bayern Manchester City. But besides that, I don't think it's PSG's year. I don't think it will ever be PSG's year with the way they're going. But yeah, Arsenal, I do see Arsenal like quarterfinals, semifinals, if they really, really do well. But that's what I see. Player of the season, I think it would be from the Manchester City team, of course, Erling Haaland or something, top scorer, Erling Haaland. Um Keeper, if I'm gonna keeper, it might come from keeper. It might be Ter Stegen. I see Barcelona in the top in the semifinals. I see Barcelona. I see Arsenal. I see City. I see PSG. I see Real Madrid. I see Bayern. That would be. Okay. That's like a quarter final, but like yeah. But genuinely, Arsenal could win the Champions League. Let's be optimistic about it. Salzburg could win the Champions League. Even Celtic, for fuck's sake, could win the Champions League. Even young boys in Antwerp who are debuting could win the Champions League. Even Union Berlin. I'm even saying this, Copenhagen will go to the final. But yeah, like, let's be serious. Yeah, Manchester City are the favorites because they're the champions and they're really good. Their team is really good. They have Haaland. They won't have the Bruno until like next half of the season, but they're a fantastic team. So it's been your boy Joshi here. I'm sending you peace, love, and hugs. If you enjoyed the video, click the like button below, subscribe, share this with friends. Peace out. I love you.